If you're a midlife woman who feels like you're working harder than ever, but your belly fat is increasing, your energy is dropping, and your body feels weaker instead of stronger, this is for you. Most women I work with aren't lazy. They're exhausted from trying. And what's actually happening is you're relying on strategies that no longer match your physiology. And today I want to explain why strength restoration, not more cardio, is the shift we need. This is the first video in what I'm calling my strength restoration series. So stay tuned for the rest. And I also break this down step by step in my free guide, Stronger Again in Perimenopause, which you can grab from the description box below. But let's simplify it first. Here's what I see over and over. A 55-year-old woman who has run for 20 years suddenly says, I hit a wall, I'm gaining weight, and I don't understand why. A 60-year-old who works out every day says, I haven't lost a pound in months. They aren't inconsistent. They aren't undisciplined. They're using a younger woman's strategy in a midlife body. And that mismatch creates a lot of frustration. What's actually changing after 40? Muscle mass naturally declines, recovery capacity shifts, stress tolerance lowers, blood sugar becomes less forgiving, and when muscle mass decreases, metabolism slows down. Cardio burns calories in the moment, but strength training changes your body long term. This works because muscle is metabolically protective tissue. Cardio asks your body to endure, while strength training teaches your body to adapt. And that's different. The mistake I see most often is this: if I just work harder, I'll get my old results back. No, that's not the truth. Instead of doing more cardio, I replace it with structured resistance training 3 to 4 times per week. Instead of chasing sweat, build strength. And instead of burning out, let's build up. That's strength restoration. And inside Stronger Again in Perimenopause, I give you a simple 4-week strength structure and a protein first framework so you can start immediately. This is where protein becomes foundational, and I'll talk more about that in my next video. I worked with a 63-year-old woman who was facing knee surgery. She thought walking would fix it, but we reduced her cardio, focused on strength, prioritized protein. And 3 months later, she was stronger, walking without a limp, avoided an additional injury, and her belly fat started decreasing. Not because we punished her body, but because we restored it. And that's a clinical shift, not just motivation. Strength restoration means building lean muscle consistently, lifting progressively, even at home, and supporting it with adequate protein. Training for function, not just exhaustion, and it builds lean muscle, stable blood sugar, higher energy, long term independence. This is exactly what I outline in Stronger Again in Perimenopause. And don't forget to get that in the description box below. And also this includes 2 simple full body workouts, a workout tracker, and a protein first plate structure to help you build your meals. Clear instructions on how to alternate workouts, no extremes, no perfection required. All right, so here's a deeper layer. Strength is not vanity, it's stewardship. Scripture teaches that our bodies are temples. That doesn't mean perfection. It means care. Strength allows you to do all sorts of things like carry groceries, lift grandchildren, travel confidently, age with independence, and that honors God in this season of life. Midlife is not a decline, it's more a refinement. So if cardio feels harder but results are smaller, it's not failure. It's actually feedback and that we need to actually listen to. So what actually matters now is muscle, recovery, consistency, protein, strength, and that's the shift. Now, if you want a simple plan that you can start this week, make sure to download my Stronger Again in Perimenopause free download. It walks you through the exact structure for strength sessions, how to build protein first meals, how to stop overtraining, how to support energy in this season. You can find it in the description box or linked on my channel. And just so you know, you don't need to do more. You need to do what matches this season now. Happy training.